but the extraordinary Committee of Ministers meetings are decided by governments. Look, for us, Kosovo belongs in the Council of Europe. The sooner it happens, the better. We have also clearly laid out our position, and I'm speaking now for Germany, that this topic remains on the agenda. And there can be extraordinary sessions of Committee of Ministers to deal with this question. But we have to be sure that there's a 2/3 majority. And the letter I mentioned from May 14 before clearly lays out what is to be done. There are other questions too. I mean, the expropriation question is, the more you align with European standards, the better the atmosphere is. The less you do it, the more difficult it gets. It's as simple as that.
About an extraordinary session of the Committee of Ministers, we have our Minister of Foreign Affairs who says that she's working to actually work out a extraordinary session. Can this happen without the ASM condition? Because she doesn't mention that.
Yeah, but the extraordinary Committee of Ministers meetings are decided by governments, the whole issue has moved from the Parliamentary Assembly to the deciding body, which is the Committee of Ministers. And you have to convince the Committee of Ministers. And there, we, Germany, Italy, and France have made our position clear. We are all great supporters of Kosovo to be a member of the Council of Europe. But we expect a certain a move from Kosovo in this topic we discussed on the ASMM. And the path to, let's say, membership is clearly outlined in this letter.
Danica Gërvallen, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, actually said quite recently that it was not our objective to be a member of Council of Europe this year. She said everything that happens until May next year is fine by us. How do you comment that?
Why should I comment on that? I thought Kosovo wanted to become a member on the May session. And our position is Germany supported Kosovo's membership bid when it was first launched at the beginning of 23, to pass this membership application to the Parliamentary Assembly. We supported Kosovo very much. We, went to all Council of Europe member countries to support that. So again, the sooner the better. But you have to do as I said once, you have to do the heavy lifting, and that can only be done by Kosovo. We can only give you the advice to secure the 2/3 majority.
You were speaking to the media quite recently, and you said that you were surprised that the Prime Minister was surprised that the ASM was a condition. And as he said in a press conference, he expected the non-recognizing countries to be an obstacle, but not the recognizing and supportive countries. So you were saying that the Prime Minister was aware that the ASM was a condition, even beforehand.
Yeah, I can only again refer that to that letter.
Because he said that this condition came at the very end.
No, that was we have made clear that there has to be a move on that, because it also underlines Kosovo's commitment to minority rights, because it's a long-standing legal obligation. We are speaking here of a legal obligation ratified by the Assembly of Kosovo in 2015. And, consecutive governments have not moved on that. And when you want to become a member of the rule of law organization, which the Council of Europe is, which is especially engaged on minority rights, this is important. And again, governments decide with a 2/3 majority. Germany has 1 vote. But you have about 10 non-recognizers in the Council of Europe. So, it's a challenge to get these votes. In order to make your friends vote for you and skeptic countries, you need to be you need to have your homework done. And on the ASMM, it's not done.